to the 3Ps on the podcast with your host, Tonya,
Ndia,
and Tayo.
First
episode on this podcast. So now that 2021 is over, it's 2022. It's a new year, and we're about to get into it. We're gonna start with our 2021 recap.
So let's talk about the way that they really had us on Zoom. Like the way that the whole school year was on Zoom. Do y'all remember the Zoom raids?
Yeah. No.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I actually did that to one of my classes for fun. There was this person who Zoom bombed, and so I gave them my class code and everything. I'm gonna input some audio from it because I still got the video.
It's freezing! It's freezing! It's much better, but it's still freezing!
It was Nate clip.
I remember that because you were texting us.
I saw that all over my spam timeline. I was like, they got Nate clip.
Yeah, she texted that in the group chat. Oh my gosh,
it was hilarious. I'm gonna input some audio or some video.
You're a menace. What the heck? No, but the way they really had us on Zoom for 5 months, not 5 months, a whole year, a whole 10 months, really thinking that we were just gonna grasp anything.
Right. And then it was the way that they literally was talking about, oh, your audio need to be on. You stay here when I call your name. Your camera needs to be on. It's 7 in the morning. Why is the camera on at 7 in the morning?
I was in bed. If my camera was off, I was asleep.
And I feel like Zoom made school feel so optional.
Right. It feels so optional. Some days I just want to even go to some classes.
Yeah.
The amount of absences I had that year was crazy. It was probably 100 plus.
100 plus absences.
100 plus. Whoa.
Oh, wait, we didn't even know this.
Hold on, wait, right? This is new. You just dropped the new stuff.
Okay, but
I skipped orchestra August. I went September. I went October to December. I didn't go, and I still passed with a B or something. The second semester, I didn't go at all.
Oh my god!
I didn't go at all, and I still passed with an A.
No way.
A high A.
Okay, so, no, because I literally did the same thing, but I wasn't skipping. I was just assignments. I just turned them all in last.
I still did the assignments. I just didn't go.
Let's talk about how Ndia went to 3 different schools.
No.
3 different Zoom schools. Yup. This girl went from one school, spent 48 hours at another school, then transferred to another school. Let's talk about it.
But I promise I'm actually smart though. I'm really, it's so sad because I feel like I shouldn't have had to do that. But what really got me was I had went to that first school for a week, and I went to in person one day.
One day.
I was really sitting in PE. It's the teacher, he's literally on Zoom, and it's 2 other kids in the classroom. And I remember it just hit me right then and there. I said, no. No. I said, no. I
did not go back. That was the first and the last day.
Not how we're doing your junior year, babes. I got up out that thing. I got up, literally texted, doop, 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 doop. Yes, hello. I don't want to be here anymore. Yeah, let's do online. The next day, online. Next day.
And then the next week, a different school.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, this girl just left the school completely.
PE on Zoom is crazy. You tell me you stand in front of a camera and you doing jumping jacks and push-ups in front of a camera.
No, because they really had them doing full exercises.
Okay. And so see, I got lucky. We was not exercising on. We had to do we were supposed to do little logs about working out 30 minutes each week. And I would literally lie and be like, yeah, I did it.
Yeah. Because who's gonna check you?
Nobody was gonna check me.
No, middle school was crazy, and it took up a lot of it was started in 2020 and lasted all the way up to 2021. That's crazy.
And we about to have a part 2 2022 because it's a new variant on the loose.
Omarion.
Mr. Omarion is knocking it down. Mr. Omarion is knocking it down.
Where she's supposed to be. He's on the loose.
One by one.
On the loose.
One by one.
And y'all not wearing y'all masks. Y'all not social distancing. You're not staying home. Don't think I did not see all of y'all out at them parties at the club and whatnot on New Year's Eve. Right in Omarion. Yeah. It's giving Zoom Rona School part 3. Because we had to do a sophomore year, junior year, and it's about to give senior year. Speaking of senior year,
we're seniors.
Speaking of senior year, guys,
we about to graduate.
But I'm feeling 22. Class of 22.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. At this point, email me my diploma. I'm fed up.
No, for real.
I'm fed up.
Like, honestly, it did not even hit me that we were seniors, like, until, like, I was taking the pictures over the break, like, summer break. Like, when I was sitting in the studio taking those pictures, I was like, oh, my gosh. Like, they really got me in a cap and a gown. Yeah. Like, this is real. This is happening now. Like, I am going to be walking across stage.
That's when it's 22.
22
my pictures. It's surreal. Great moment.
But I'll say the downside of senior year starting has been all this college, all this testing, these applications, these scholarships. Like, oh my gosh! Like, I know, Tayo, you're familiar with Quest Bridge. If any of y'all out there ever had to do that Quest Bridge application just to not get chosen, like Black people, bro. I swear.
Because the way that scholarship, like just the application process in itself is so much work. And I'm over here busting my behind, really thinking like, man, I got this. Like at this point, I'm over here praying, manifesting, doing literally everything I can to try to get this scholarship. And they said, no. So I said, okay.
And that's the way that they disrespectfully offer you to still apply to the other colleges, regular admission. Talk about it's free, like
be spamming you, be spamming your email, forcing you to try to apply. But I'm just like, the money is not there, so I'm not applying.
And I feel like what makes it worse about us starting our senior year while we are still in a pandemic has been these lazy counselors. And teachers, y'all. Oh my gosh. Like the way that my counselor did not respond to me for a month. Disrespectful.
Why is it taking you so long to send this transcript?
It's one click. It's one click.
One click away.
One click.
Literally, all you gotta do is doop, 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 click, send. Boom. It's especially if you're on Common app, like you only upload it one time.
All right, they acting like they make the transcript.
It makes me so mad. And then at my school, we having a problem. I don't know if y'all had this problem at y'all schools or whatever. We got a problem with teachers quitting. A really big teacher shortage is happening, y'all. Like
at my school too. Like they would have teachers actually teach their like subbing for other classes. It's crazy. I've never seen that before.
It blows my mind. Like literally, my forensic science teacher quit on us, and we all went to go talk to our counselors about it. The same lazy bums, and they talking about we not giving y'all a real teacher. Y'all gonna get a sub. Mind you, y'all, the teacher literally quit the week of finals.
That's better than
the week
getting
of
fired. My teacher got fired the week of finals. Still passed the class, but that was it. I scraped. I dragged myself across that finish line.
Now we're in this new year, so we're going to talk about our resolutions for 2022.
Yes.
For me, one of mine was like graduate first and foremost.
That's number one.
and also to like go out, have new experiences. I really want to get into SCAP because that's really the only school I like. Really
Oh my gosh, I so see you at SCAD. I've been saying it since freshman year. Yeah,
Ben called it
out of the colleges, and then I don't know, just like cook more. And that's really it.
Cook?
For my resolutions. Cook more.
You said cook more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there something you need to say? Is there something you need to say?
Yeah, I can't.
Let's not talk about you and cooking, ma'am. Let's not talk about you and cooking, ma'am.
I can't cook. I'm gonna go ahead and just say that right now.
The nachos, the chicken, the spaghetti,
the brownies.
Oh, okay. Not y'all calling me out, but it's fine. Whatever. But for my resolutions for this new year, honestly, to be quite honest, I didn't even make a list that's like too extensive because like the thing is I'm such a visual person that it's just like I need to see everything that I want. And so I guess what that looks like for me is just like me just dedicating my physical being into everything that I need to do. So one of my biggest things is like procrastination. I promise you, if you give me a month to do something, I'm going to do it 24 hours before it needs to be done. So going into this new year, it's like I physically have to push myself to do everything that I need to do. But as Tonya said, definitely new adventures. So seeing where college takes me, I guess, motivation, gotta get to the bag, gotta stack the bread this year. It cannot be financially irresponsible anymore.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm the worst with money, but it's fine. I'm gonna start my side hustle because I did a little thing on TikTok and they told me to start my side hustle. So we're gonna see where hair takes me. Maybe yes or no. Maybe, because I've been doing my own hair for a while, so it's like we'll see where the girls take me.
Love that.
All right, what about you, Lasagna? I mean, not Lasagna, Ndia.
I think my biggest thing definitely is saving money. I have been saving money, like I've been saving money like in a really insane way. Like literally no matter what my paycheck is, I will only keep 50 of it in my personal checking account and the rest goes to my savings. So I find a way to make that $50 stretch over them 2 weeks. And like my mom, she'll give me money, but I save that too. And then I do the same thing. I take a 50. So really I'm getting like $100 to stretch on for 2 weeks, which it's manageable, it's working, I'm saving money, I like it, no complaints. And I think my biggest thing, definitely, I feel like everybody could really benefit from this, and that's working on your mental health. Because, like, let's be honest, these past 2 years have not been it at all. Like, it has not been it for the world. It has definitely not been it for me whatsoever. The odds have not been in my favor. So definitely working on mental health. I'm already been working on that, got that in the works, got some things going. So really like all my resolutions, I kind of set them at the end of the year. Like I set a couple personal ones too. Like I know another big one is definitely being more independent because as we, go to this next step of going off to college, like it's really going to be our first time by ourselves. And for a lot of people, really for most people our age, like they have not really had, been put in a situation where they had to be, completely independent. Like it's just them like rocking solo dolo, basically, like no type of help or support. I'm not saying that it's wrong if your families do support you or whatnot, but like at the same time, it's like, to what extent, should they keep on, providing for you financially and doing this for you, figuring this out for you, helping you making these big life decisions. Like it's time to start doing that on your own. And 18's coming up in 3 days.
Yeah.
So about to be on my big girl mess. So it's definitely time to just take it up the next level. That's for me, 2022, taking it up.
Taking it up.
Yes, for sure.
Oh my gosh.
Emphasis on mental health though. I'm definitely looking into therapy for this year. Yeah. Once I hit college though, because
now there were a lot of things in 2021 that we don't want to see in 2022 at all.
Cut them out.
Get that out of here.
Hit the dome.
Get that out of here. And this brings us to our next part of the podcast. Don't bring that ish here.
Don't
Take
bring
it
it
out. Take it out.
Yeah.
So I think the biggest thing I saw in 2021 that just disappointed me, that it cannot come in this year, is the public relationships and lifestyles. Oh my God.
Like that has
it has to be obliterated, like
like an atomic bomb. Blow it up.
please, an atomic bomb. It needs to stop. Because
right.
their content has changed so much. It's like more like sexual type content, and it's and their audience is supposed to be kids, so that's really
not only that, but it's so fake. It is. I don't know if it's like us getting older and realizing like, oh, we saw you look at the camera, or it's just like or it's just like, oh, y'all are running out of ideas, so y'all need to continue to like fake your content. Like the pranks, let them go.
And see, for me, the biggest thing, definitely a part of that public lifestyles and relationships, is the family channels. Stop exploiting your children for money. And these are young children. I can name quite a few of YouTube families, YouTube couples, or whatever, that I could off the top of my dome could name, because it is exploitation of your children. They are minors. And it's really, sad when it's the young ones, the ones who, the newborns. Yes, y'all put your newborn babies on the internet for strangers to view and gain opinion on. Not everything needs to be shared. You don't need to see everything. Your children deserve consent to be put on the internet. You should not just be freely putting them on there because you're doing it for money. You're doing it for money, and we know you are. You're not.
Like Mr. CJ so cool. Take them kids off.
Sparkles and champagne.
Mr. Sparkles and champagne. Like no, because the way that man literally had the shade room in a chokehold for a good couple of months. This man was crying, showing his dead dog, recording his daughter
with his girl, or his
just
wife,
to get back with that girl Diamond. I'm just like, first of all, there's stupidity on all sides of this situation, but it was just the fact that it was just embarrassment after embarrassment after embarrassment, and the kids was eating it up. Even the adults at y'all big age, at y'all huge age, eating it up. I was like, you know what? All right, cool.
And so, see, another reason why I don't like that is because I know that there was a celebrity, Mr. Durkio was in ATL a few months ago. And, he was getting spotted by some people. Some people, I, know of. And the pictures were, como se dice, interesting. So I'm going to just leave it at that. That is the reason why you should not bring your family life on the internet.
Well, the next thing that we do not want to see in this 2020 year,
we don't want to see the baby. Please. We don't.
No, Latanya has such a thing against the baby.
We don't.
No, Latanya literally said she wants to annihilate that man.
That's enough to say, just the baby.
Yeah.
No, honestly, and it's very understandable. It's like, I understand why. I 100% agree. The baby is canceled. He's done for.
Yeah.
But something else that I know is done for is these BBLs. Let's get into it. Because why is you walking around looking like a chicken drumstick? Girl, we know it's fake.
Miss Wisdom Tooth.
Miss Wisdom Tooth. They try to deny it.
Like, we know what natural is. We know what natural look like.
Right, they be like, oh, as I got older, I got on that grown woman ish.
Homegrown. They love to say homegrown.
Come on, guys. It's not homegrown.
Give it up.
It's not giving cornbread and collard greens. It's giving Dr. Miami and silicone.
Just because you took fat from one part of your body and put it in another doesn't mean that it's homegrown. That did not happen naturally.
It got to go.
How did we have an actual pandemic and then the BBL epidemic at the same time?
Like, and then no, the craziest part for me, and I remember that Tonya, you brought this point up a couple weeks ago. The craziest part is the way that y'all couldn't even sit properly on the plane.
You have to sit on your knees in the seat
on the
airplane.
Embarrassing. And I know y'all was flying economy. Y'all was doing that. So you know you didn't have enough leg room for that. And you knew the person sitting next to you was uncomfortable. Yeah, you still decided to get on the plane. Drains and all. Put your knees on that dirty plane floor and bend over on the seat.
These are long flights too. They're not just little hour flights. These are long flights because most girls that go like out of the country.
Yeah.
BBL.
Like, and honestly, I understand because I've been seeing this a lot on my For You page. I see some people, they go out of country a lot for medical procedures and whatnot. And I understand to a certain extent. But at the same time, some of these surgeries are really risky for you to be leaving out the country and then flying back immediately after having. Like, honestly, it's not even the principle of getting the whole procedure because let's be real, American healthcare, it sucks. It's garbage, terrible, trash. Get that out of here.
Yeah.
But like, I'm just more so concerned about like your health, your safety, like blood clots. You could pass out, something could go wrong, like in the middle of the trip back, and you're on a plane thousands of feet up in the air. What are you supposed to do? Like, that is why I think that is just so, there's got to be a better way. It's got to be a better way to do it.
Naturally, that's the best way. But body positivity, let the girls do what they want, I guess.
And we also need to kill the lady that keeps walking up the steps every year. She needs to go.
Oh my, when I tell you I've been seeing that lady since 2014.
Like elementary school.
No, 2014. Baby, I was like 9.
Yeah.
I'm about to be 18. I'm still seeing sis climb up. She's tired.
She's tired.
And she's not at the top of the stairs. Right.
She had a baby.
Not babies, plural, because I saw like 3 of them little monkeys on her back when she was walking up the steps the last time.
The monkeys.
She always carry that luggage.
No, because it's the babies, it's the shopping bag.
It's not even a bag. It's just like a bag with a stick on it.
It'll say some random-ish like money, prosperity. Like, girl, what?
You've been bringing bad vibes and bad luck every year.
Every single year.
And I think Miss Ma'am and whoever created that is the reason why we have Rona for real, because I was so glad to not see a 2022 version of Miss Girl in a serious manner. So now I'm more hopeful about this year because we need to let her. She's tired. Her feet hurt.
Yeah.
She's been walking all her life.
She needs to rest.
Let it rest, babes.
All right. So now we're getting towards the end and we're going to do our medias of the week. So who wants to go say what they have to say?
Yes. So what media of the week is, that could be any movie, song, TV show, anything that really got you invested during this week. So I'll go ahead and start that off. I have been really, really into this show, 90 Day Fiancé. I'm very ashamed. I'm very ashamed to say this out loud, but because that is such a middle-aged woman show.
It is, but it's hilarious. Like,
I'm 18 years old.
Mr. Usman is getting me.
Mr. Usman and Kimbali. Mr. Usman and Kimbali, I need them to rest. Like, I just feel like me at my young age should be able to recognize the red flags when an international man needs a K1
These are
visa.
old men. They're like almost elderly, still getting tricked.
You almost have the senior citizen. You almost have the senior citizen tag on your back. I need you to start acting like it.
It's so crazy. It's so crazy.
It's so obvious when some of them are literally just using them for a visa, and I don't blame them because these Americans are dumb. Okay, honey, we are stupid. we will let people take advantage and use us. Okay, we are stupid, but it's the way that Usman. This is the second time on the show with a different elderly person.
Yeah.
Second time.
Aren't they both white?
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
That's all we have to say.
Got to do better. Just gotta do better.
Yeah.
All right, my media of the week. I just have 2 songs and then 1 movie. So 2 songs, Sulk by Radiohead, and then Gospel for a New Century by, I actually don't know how to pronounce this person's first name, but it's like Yves Tumor. And then the Dark Swan movie was really good.
The what movie?
The Dark Swan. You know the girl, the ballerina?
Oh, Dark Swan. Okay.
So for my medias of the week, I have 2, one a show and another a movie that I saw on Netflix. So first, I'm going to start with the movie on Netflix. It is called The Unforgivable, starring Miss Sandra Bullock, and it has a couple of features with Miss Viola Davis. That's Miss Viola herself.
Yeah.
That role, okay? And so basically the movie is about this girl. She goes to jail for committing a crime, and she gets out about 20 years later, I believe, and she's trying to reintegrate in society, but she finds that it is not that easy. People are not as forgiving as she wants them to be of what she did. But while this is all going on, she is trying to reconnect with her younger sister. And y'all, her younger sister now is adopted. She was with a completely different family. And so throughout this whole reunification, situation, like, she's running into a problem where the adoptive parents don't want them to reunite. And when they do, it is in one of the craziest ways I have ever seen. It definitely is a twist. So make sure I check that out on Netflix. It's called The Unforgivable. I need to watch it. So good.
Side question. Hold on. Before you continue, did you like the ending? Without spoiling it, did you like the ending? Just yes or no? Because I did not like the ending. I felt like it wasn't a cliffhanger, but it was just like y'all ran out of ideas and it was obvious.
Yeah, so I will say, honestly, the beginning of the movie was very good, but it did come to a point at the end where I was like, okay, I know where this plot is heading. But I will say at the end, what happens between the main character in the movie and the little sister was a very heartwarming thing to see, I gotta say. Now to my show. Please, y'all. Also on TLC, 1,000 Pound Sisters, Miss Amy and Tammy Slayton.
Yeah.
Talk about it. Because Tammy girl,
she's a character.
I have to watch it.
You need to watch. He said he's gonna leave you if you get under 300. Girl, you need to do this for your life. Do this for your life. It's so sad to me because she started the journey off with her sister Amy, and then Amy succeeded. Amy had a surgery. Amy had a baby. Okay, Amy had a goal of having a baby, and her and her husband Michael had that baby. They're ready to move on with their life. Amy's ready to go buy a house, y'all. Then she joined the journey again with her brother Chris. This time, Chris had a setback with his health. He still got the surgery. Right. And you went around with chubby chasers on the internet? Come on now. This man's name is the BBW King.
The BBW King. Like, that was the most embarrassing thing she could have ever done to herself. Philip was okay. He was just a little weird, but he was okay.
No, Philip is the BBW King. You thinking about that funny looking, what's that boy name? Jerry.
Jerry's okay. Jerry's okay.
Girl, Jerry TV chaser. They said that man been on 20 different other shows. Okay.
I did not know that.
He's getting it back.
Yeah, he's getting that back.
Tammy, you need to go ahead and get it together, sister girl. I saw you on my For You page. It's getting scary. You had the little trach, the breathing thing. Tammy, girl, it's getting scary. You gotta get on this, okay? Everybody else is ready to move on with their life. Chris got his surgery. He about to live his best life. Him and his wife. Amy got the surgery. Amy and Michael. Michael is fed up.
Michael is fed up. The stress in his face. The stress in his face every time he gets camera time. It's it's sad, but it's so funny.
And the way that's his answer, so straightforward. You know, Amy's like, yeah, you know, I think we need to move. He's like, yeah, we need to move. We gotta go. Like, he just says it so, like, listen, he tried being nice. He tired of you now. He tired. His back is what's tired. But then he's around and watch Gage grow up. Like, you need to, and Gage is such a cute baby. Like, you need to get it together, Tammy. Get it together, girl.
Yeah, we rooting for you.
Dr. Starting get it right.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in.
Yes, thank you for tuning in to our first episode.
We hope you guys enjoyed the first episode, and stay tuned for our next episode.
On Friday again, weekly episodes up on Friday.
All right, see you next Friday, y'all.
Bye.